most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together we are the
therapist.
most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, we're going to discuss the top 3 hamstring exercises at home. You don't need any expensive equipment.
Exactly.
Because Brad and I are cheap.
Bob, it's a family show.
I know. I didn't say it. I didn't
Yes,
say it.
Yes.
So what are we doing here, Brad?
We're going to go on with the introduction.
All right. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day.
Right.
Also, you're always going to want to join us on our social media channels. bobandbrad.com, by the way, we always have the giveaway going on every week. In this way, we're giving away a foam roller. Just go to the giveaway section or go to Bob and Brad. But we're giving away 3 foam rollers from OPTP. And this one is a really nice one.
Yes.
It's a nice density, and it's easy to clean. It's really durable.
Yeah.
It's my favorite foam
Yeah,
roller.
it's top quality. There's anything better than that. Bob, hamstrings. Are we going to carry on to the hamstring exercises?
Yeah, let's do it.
So to me, at home, to do hamstring exercise, if you go to the gym, they have some really nice equipment. You can sit in it, it's all well made. It's made out of steel, and you can lay on your stomach and you put either you have a pulley system or you have plates where you can put on there, the weighted plates. And usually you lay down on your stomach and there'll be the weights around your ankle.
And you got electrodes on you too.
I got the electrodes on from the previous video. Thanks,
yeah.
Thanks, Bob. I know.
Little impromptu here.
And then you do them that way, and it works quite well. Or you can do the machines with the cables where you sit and you can pull in. But at home, that's not an option.
Right.
I mean, most people are not going to.
Unless you're independently wealthy.
And you have a lot of space.
Right.
So I'm going to show you an exercise system that works well. You can do at home, takes minimal space and not very much money.
I'm assuming people know what the hamstring muscles are. They're the ones that run from the buttock here down to the back of the knee. So the muscles in the back.
Right. And those muscles are responsible for knee flexion.
Right.
But they're also really important for moving around, for running, and for squatting, etc.
Sure.
So what we're going to use instead of all the expensive equipment is simply some bands.
Some exercise bands.
Yep. And we're going to go to using that and a wall anchor. Now you can do whatever you want, how to attach the bands to the wall. We use the wall anchor. As you'll see, they work very efficiently and they're very strong. I'm going to demonstrate. We got a wall anchor at the top there, and I'm just going to put all my body weight on there. And there's no problems whatsoever. I have zero anxiety about doing that because I know they're strong.
Yeah, they hold 800 pounds, so they can take 4 Brads.
You do have to put them on properly, which they're very good instructions, into a wooden stud. There is no other option for those. So I'm going to take my bands. I actually use this band for doing arm exercises. So I'm going to leave the handle on there because it really doesn't matter. And I'm going to put the band right there very quickly.
So you can see he's got double bands there, and you can put triple, even quadruple bands on these things.
Right
here.
There
you go. That's got all
Bob,
set up.
you want to pull me up a chair, please?
Sure.
Now, you do need to get these. When you get the bands, they always give these along with the bands, particularly the body elastic, which if you're looking for good bands, they are my favorite. And this is the only way I do resistance training is with the bands, with the exception of body weight. I don't use any iron, no steel. Not that it's bad, I just don't because I don't have a big workout room at home. And it's
yeah, and you can work out absolutely every body part by using the bands.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
It's easy on the joints. So
all right.
So you're saying you had a friend that came over and she ended up liking this method, huh?
Right. Yeah, because she was very interested in working her hamstrings. I use the other method, which we're going to get into that in just a minute. Now, if you're going to do this in the seated position, I like to go up to the anchor that's
interesting
at chest level.
Yeah,
you get a better angle. Now,
Sure.
I've got a different color for each leg. I normally only do one leg at a time, but I just wanted to show the versatility there. And I'm going to do it here, straight knee, keep good posture in my body, and hamstring, knee curls. There
Yeah,
you
look at
go.
that. That's
It works
very
very
clever, Brad.
nice. It works very nice. And if you want to, if it's not quite enough weight or resistance, you simply back up a little bit. Now, we know that the anchor's not going to pull out of the wall. You might say, well, what if the bands break? And it's possibly they do, but if you use the body elastic, they actually have a snap-free or snap resistance,
Anti-snap.
anti-snap cord in it.
Yeah, so
which is
it'll
very
start to
nice.
fray, and you'll
Yep.
be able to see that. And then at that point, you'd go ahead and replace it.
Um,
So
the other thing is now I lost my train of thought. Oh, repetitions. People say how many reps. I like to go 10 to 12 repetitions. By that time, it should be like fatigued and you're ready to give it a break. And then, you can just sit there like this and leave it relaxed. The muscles in a stretched position a little bit. That works out nice. Now,
or you could switch back and forth.
yeah, one
doing-
leg to the
yeah,
other.
one
Yep.
leg to the other.
Yeah, there's a
so-
lot of options. You can really get creative with the bands. The next way, I like this way a little bit better, is we're going to do it prone. You want to move the chair, Bob?
Yep, I sure will.
Now, I'm going to use a nice little pad here. And just so you can see it better, I'm going to do it on the other leg. You can see the leg work better that way. They got nice little straps and keeps it in good posture. And you simply work it like this. Now I'm going to go out a little bit further so I get more resistance. And this is about as much as I'm going to do. I usually do 3 sets of 10, so that by the time I get done with 10,
Yeah, you can see you're working already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really kicking it in.
Now I could put another band on the other foot, so I could do 10 here and then 10 on this leg without changing position at all. And that's what I would do. But for the video, I didn't want to take the time to do it, just so you get the idea. And then you relax, 60 to 90 seconds, and then do your second set of 10.
Yeah, again, this is very difficult to do with free weights.
Yes, right, exactly.
You have to do some type of functional squat or something
Yep,
to try to do it.
exactly. So that's it's a real nice option at home, hamstring strengthening. Now the other option, and this is what I do, I've just started this because it works so well with my friend that was interested in that. But this is what I have been doing. You want to get me a ball,
Yeah, which
Bob?
one do you want, Brad?
Well, what color, Liz?
You go blue?
It's really not that critical.
It's just the right size for you, Brad. I think so.
But for this exercise, this is a great way to, with patients with hamstrings, I use the ball a lot. And what we're going to do is if I go up like this and I push my heels down into the ball, it's all hamstrings, and I roll the ball towards me as I keep my hips up. It's all hamstring. And you can really feel those hamstrings be isolated with this one as well as the other exercise.
It's nice to, you've mentioned before, Brad, is that it's nice to wear shoes with this.
Yes.
Because they'll grip onto the ball better.
Good point, Bob. Thank you. Now, as this gets, if you're rehabbing or you got weak hamstrings, you might just lift your butt up the ground just a half an inch. It's a little easier.
Or you might even start not lifting your butt up at all. Just push into the ball.
Yeah, that's an isometric, probably more for someone who
Oh,
has
I
an
meant
injury.
push into the ball and pull it back, Brad.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Yep. You're getting some resistance there
Sure.
if you're pushing down into the ball. So.
And you might think, well, how am I really going to get after it for those people who really want to be aggressive? Well, I can guarantee you, you go up like this. This is quite a bit more aggressive, and then you can cross over. That's the next step up. That's going to work my left leg where I'm slapping. And then if you go one leg there,
yeah, you'll start. You're working core and hamstring now.
And if you're really a stud muffin, then you put a plate, a 25-pound plate on your stomach, which I will not do because it's too much for me.
Sure.
But it's a great way.
In your younger days, you'd have done it, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I did have a gymnast that did that. It was incredible. She was 16 years old. She was incredibly strong.
Like how much weight, do you remember?
25. No, it was a 15-pound.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You take like a kettlebell or
it was a plate.
A
we
plate.
just used, yeah.
Sure. So.
My right hamstring is not as strong as my left.
Yeah,
I
and
can
that's
see
one
that.
thing you can point out here, Brad. It's really a good way to gauge if one needs more strength than the other.
Right.
Is if you do this, and you'll be able to tell
Uh,
if one's stronger than the
yeah,
other.
exactly right.
So you may be able to tell on the bands too.
Yeah.
But this is the one where it really shows
Yep.
up.
I think so.
So, all
So
right.
very good. Work
Remember,
those hamstrings. Just be careful about cramps and make sure you stretch them out either before or after or both. You know, I just like to do this stretch is one of my favorite. We've got videos on hamstring stretches that you can pick out what's going to work best for you.
all right.
Wow.
Very well done, Brad. Thanks for watching.
And have fun.